What's up guys, this is Quante and welcome back to more Let's Play Mother 3. In the last episode we did a little bit of productive exploring. You know, we got a lot of stuff that we needed, you know, like some armor and whatever, just so we could come through here. Because the train tracks isn't really a place that you want to be if you're like Lucas's age and you have just a small little dog with you. And you have walking mushrooms attacking you. You know, that's worse than chickens with snake bodies, you know. Actually, that's been done before now that I think about it. In Pikmin, the burrowing snagrets are basically just, they're not chickens, but they're bird snakes. So these are actually burrowing snagrets. Who knew? You know, maybe this is a different variation of them, just not as big and not able to actually eat all your battalion of Pikmin, but, you know, they're sort of the same, one and the same, I guess. You know, very perplexing for Skid Flash if you ever saw one of these. So I wonder if you cut off their heads, will the snake body just, you know, continue to slither without, you know, any sort of chicken head on it? I don't know. Very, very enticing. You know. But I think I'm going to be cutting out a majority of the battles that I run into, because there's a lot of battles. Like, there are just so many enemies lined up around the train tracks that it doesn't make any sort of sense at all. Like, yep, there's another one, even though I avoided him, but I mean, these mushrooms run after you. I have no idea how I back attacked him, but okay. And these guys are like called mobile mushrooms in Earthbound, I think. And they have like a thing where they can put a certain status effect on you that makes you feel like, I guess, nauseated. You start to walk backwards, and it's not really a good thing. But that status effect is a lot worse in Earthbound, mainly because, like, you have no idea what your controls are going to be inverted to. I think in this game it's just like you walk backwards and that's it, but I know in Earthbound it's just way worse, and you kind of have to deal with it, and there's no real way to get the mushroom off of you unless you like sell it to some girl, or at least that's what I know in Earthbound, that's what happens. But other than that, the rambling mushrooms aren't really that bad, and the music is actually pretty easy to combo to. It's like freaking mambo music, you know? Who knew that, you know, that edible mushrooms were so cultured, you know, they just like mambo music or whatever. But I think you could do some good grinding here, actually, you know, on the train tracks. And I really hate fighting this thing, but it's a squawking stick. Squawking stick is a really, really bad enemy to run into, mainly because he'll squawk. I have no idea what he used life up for, but when he squawks, he can call like an entire battalion of enemies. And it's a good thing that he's not doing that right now. Like, I know he can call a mechanical mole, and I think a rambling mushroom as well. And they do actually take quite a long time to take out, you know. But it's a good thing he didn't call anyone, because that would have been just a really long battle to fight. So, at least we got him out of the way. And, wait, the stick? Can I equip that stick? Well, that would just make, wait, I don't even have a weapon on. Why didn't I equip the easy grip stick? I had the easy grip stick the whole time, and I could have been, like, whooping butt with that thing. Well, I'm glad I got that stick, or I wouldn't have noticed that I didn't have that equipped otherwise. Wow, what a failure I am, and I'm gonna have to fight all three of these things. It's definitely a battle to cut out. I had to use a Thunder Bomb in that battle, because I probably would have died. Boney's really close to dying, and so is Lucas. He only had 15 HP. Oh gosh. Yeah, these enemies here will do a number to you. But I try to stay off the train tracks, because the train can actually come, and you can dodge it, but I mean, I've heard that it can actually hit you, but I'm not really sure because I've never been hit by the train before. But whose clothes are those? And is that hair? This pink stuff? Or is that like a slipper? I have no idea. Maybe I shouldn't have ran into that, because that has no relevance to us now. At least for now. We should climb up this ladder. Ooh, who was that? Who's this lady? Oh! You caught me stark naked. Aren't you that boy I met at Aloya's house 3 years ago? Remember? You said you were going to Drago Plateau to avenge your mother. Huh? That wasn't you. Really? How odd. Oh, that was Klaus. I'm Aloya, one of the Magapsies. Sounds a lot like Azure Absol, but whatever. This is a magic butterflies colony. I often come here to be revitalized after I've worn myself out of overusing my PSI. Are you here because you overused your PSI too? Oh, you've never heard of PSI. That's odd. I sense loads of magical power coming from you. Oh no, what do you... Just turn me around? I don't like where this is going. Just endure it for a little bit? What is going on? I don't like... Don't struggle. What? What are you doing? Wait, what? Just a little... Oh no. I don't like where this is going. Oh, wait. Oh, she just baptized him. I see. Yeah. So, the power of baptism makes something awake inside of Lucas, like Life Up Alpha, Healing Alpha, and the power welled up deep within his heart. Lucas realized the power of PK Love. Lucas learned how to use PSI. Oh my goodness, I can't believe it. You can use PK Love. Fabulous! Not even we Magepsies can use that. You sly devil, you. I don't even know where you come from, or where you're going, but we might meet again. So at least tell me your name. Lucas. Thanks, I'll remember that. Now go. I don't want to boil up too. Or, I don't really know. I don't know if I read that right, but if I would have actually gotten that Black Beanling, I would have learned way more techniques than just those 3. Like, I know, when I used to watch a lot of Nintendo Capri Sun, I watched his Mother 3, and he had, like, gotten so many moves just from, like, that happening, because he was, like, extremely over-leveled and whatnot. But, I only learned a few, but I learned some pretty good techniques, like healing. Healing is a good thing, because, like, you know, that'll help us not to die. And, you know, I don't have very healing items on me at the moment, so that's gonna be really good. But, ooh, we have a flying mouse here. Last time I remember, I think I died to one of these on my first playthrough, if I'm not mistaken. Because these things do, like, a lot of damage per attack. Well, most of the enemies here do a lot of damage per attack. I know there's one particular enemy that's just the worst thing to run into. It's, like, called a cattle snake. And they hold a lot of power. Like, if I see a cattle snake, I'm gonna think twice before fighting it, because I'm not really doing particularly good with comboing, and it's not gonna be a good thing if I run into one of those. But I have an edible mushroom. I can definitely need to use that on Boney. He has like 20 HP. Yes, everything's going good. Oh god, there's a mushroom. Okay, we'll pit this dog against mine. Okay, a mushroom suddenly attacked, and it looks kind of retarded. But yeah, now I can use PK Love. It costs 10 PP, and I would use it on this thing, but that'd be a really gigantic waste of PP. So I'm just gonna try to combo it the best that I can. And I think they can inflict the same status effects on you as regular mushrooms can. You know, where they make you go backwards and whatnot. Oh, he did mortal damage. Oh god, no, Boney. Wait, no, there's a hot spring back there, actually. I think I'm just gonna cut back to me actually going to the hot spring so I can, heal. Well, I'm actually having trouble with the mushroom, and now I feel strange. So now, let's just moonwalk all the way back to that hot spring, just so we can heal Boney. And I'm just gonna cut it out, so, yeah. Okay, well, I guess that was actually acceptable that I died, mainly because when you come back to the hot spring, the Magepsy that was here isn't there anymore, which is sort of perplexing. You know, it makes you wonder where she went off to, but, you know, she isn't here anymore, so there's no point of worrying about it, you know. Or, why do I keep saying she? It's neither a male nor a woman, but for some reason I just say she. I'm not really sure why, you know. It's a good question. I don't know. I confuse myself sometimes, but let's just keep running down this road. These mushrooms, you know, you need to get out of the way. And these flying mice and everything. I was hoping the one from up there didn't come down. But I'm sorry if this isn't the best commentary. because this is literally just battles all the way until we get up to the factory, because that's pretty much what's at the end of the train tracks and everything. So until we get to the factory, it's pretty much just gonna be like fighting battles with all sorts of different enemies until, you know, we actually get there. And I do want to try to fight as many as I can, but I like to look at this as the halfway point, you know, when you get to this bridge here, you know. So, Tazmally Factory, Cliff Tracks, okay. And I don't think we fought these mecha moles yet, so I'll just do it. A reconstructed mole suddenly attacked. So these guys aren't actually that hard. It's a good thing no one came. No one cares about you moles. No one cares about you at all. If I could actually combo correctly, I could actually get this guy out of the way. Because these guys are doing more damage than any other enemies have. That guy did like 29. But it's really hard to combo to this music, like the Fate music. It's always kind of hard to combo to it. But I guess these guys are really good to grind off of because they keep on calling each other in. And if it actually works, you can just keep on grinding for experience. But I guess I'm just going to show PK Love because I'm getting tired of these guys coming. But PK Love targets every enemy, and it causes seizures, I guess you could say. So, here's PK Love, as soon as these guys just do what they do. PK Love! The power of love compels you. That did a whole lot of damage, 100. So I guess if I was to fight one of those, what's-the-names? Those cattle snakes, I could just spam PK Love. But that's 108 experience points. How many do we need to the next level? I'm pretty sure, it's not that much now. Yeah, 73. I could get that easily. And you can actually use your PSI outside of battle. I can use Life Up and Healing out of battle. Healing heals like any status ailment you might have, and Life Up, well, that's pretty self-explanatory. I'm gonna use that on both, you know, Lucas and Boney, because they're pretty low on HP. And I keep forgetting I have that. I have to remember that I have that so I don't die. And I need to pay a lot of attention to my HP. What's to say? We are increasing the number of cattle snakes. They are extremely dangerous. If you see one, stay away. View them from a distance only, Chimera Laboratory. And I'm actually probably gonna heal that warning, or heed that warning. There are a bunch of, you know, those sticks up here. Oh god, how am I gonna get through there without getting into a battle? Oh, that's practically impossible. There's probably something really good there too. I at least have to fight one of them if I want to get there. But whatever, you know. And I don't think the cattle snakes run after you or anything. I just think if you fight them, you get your crap messed up, which isn't really the best thing. Wait, you have to get back there? Oh, you do? Well, I'll at least fight one of these guys then. And now I have PK Love, so if they try to call anyone in, I can just obliterate them with my newly equipped PSI technique. And, okay, just heal yourself. I can do the same thing, you know. Two can play at that game. Anything you can do, I can do better. Oh, okay. So, I wish I could call in a battalion, but he dies as soon as he calls all those flaggots in. Whatever. I'll just use PK Love to get this over really quick. Because I'm probably going to end off the episode right at this battle, because we're like at 14 minutes, minus all the cutting I'm going to be doing for all the battles and everything. But yeah, guys, I'm really sorry if this hasn't been the most exciting episode. I knew this wasn't going to be a very good, like, part of the game to commentate over, mainly because you're just fighting so much. But let's get this. A bread roll. Oh, I was doing all that worrying just for a bread roll. Well, that's kind of stupid. Okay. It's 50 DP per person for factory workers. For anyone else, a ticket to the Crossroads station is 250. Oh god, or 2,500 DP. Are you a factory worker? I'm just gonna say yes. You're lying, aren't you? One ticket will be 2,500 DP. Well, no. I suggest you walk to Tazmally. Well, we just walked back from here. Whatever. Frick you, man. But up through here, of course, is the factory. So in the next episode of Let's Play Mother 3, we will be, you know, checking out this factory. I'm sorry if this wasn't the most exciting episode. I know I've said that 3 times, but, you know, I just had to get that out of the way. So I guess I'll see you guys next time.